Excuse me, sir.
Yep.
Could you say what you saw?
We came out and the one tower was burning, and then we were standing there watching it, and a jet airliner came out of the south and hit the other tower.
Like a large airplane? Like
Large, yeah. It was an airliner. It was big. Couldn't believe it. Stunned, to say the least.
His uncle went to the Twin Towers.
My friend Kenny works there all the time.
Came out of nowhere and fucking nailed this tower. Nailed it. 9 o'clock in the morning, packed. 9 o'clock in the morning. Perfect time. And everybody's in. I know. Everybody's in.
Sí, es todo dos. Uno de este lado, el otro del otro. Sí, dos, todo dos. Grande aeroplanos también.
I even take all the
That's what they said, yeah. They've seen it. They've seen the one first.
I can only imagine that the other people were watching the one burn.
And then it got blindsided.
And they got blindsided.
Yeah. See, we're only seeing one tower. We can't go down the river and see what else. You know what it's going to be like in that.
Probably not. Everybody's going to be in there. Oh, you mean getting, yeah.
What's hanging off the other side there?
They said there was no.
Yeah, because I was that Andrew called some more up. Yeah, he said, you know, you guys might want to get out there with a camera and film this. And Dave's been on the TV, and we saw the second one. And now I'm out there now on the point with the camera.
Look at all of the ambulance. You see them coming down?
Yeah.
They're going right down now. There goes one.
Yes.
I wonder if any of the building went down on the ground. They said the planes were right there. No, dice que era terrorista.
All right. All right. Bye.
Andiamo a chiudo adesso, vediamo se possiamo rimanere su.
Yeah, there's definitely don't know. Looks like the other airline.
Suicide.
That is the main motto. Because I wouldn't annex up. But I'm sure they evacuated it if they've got planes flying around residents.
it was every single ambulance. Like, in
Please
New York City.
forget everything.
It's live ambulance.
Probably there are people hurt.
Of course, it's like, I don't know how many people know.
tourist hijacked a plane at the airport.
You said?
Yeah, they crashed. The 2 planes crashed into it.
Which planes? The small ones or big ones?
Big planes. United Airlines plane. I think
First
it
one
was
was-
757, I think.
The first one was United Airlines.
It says it was like a 757 or 737.
Oh my god, they're really big.
It was United Airlines. Was United or American Airlines?
From which airport they hijacked?
Hijacked. They didn't say.
Osama.
I'm not really sure.
What about the chicken plane?
I don't know. I don't know. They don't know yet. I left the TV. CNBC's covering it. 'Cause I don't know. Is like there any Air Force around here? I don't see any planes flying.
That's really no chopper, nothing, is there?
Where's like the Air Force? What if another plane?
Yeah, they're done now. The helicopters are gone.
I'm sure military was getting a lot right now.
They cleared the airspace.
Big job for the FBI.
Co-op office. Just to see for informational purposes. And we actually he's on it.
Telephoto with it?
Yeah.
People say the other side's worse.
Can't get footage of the other side.
Yeah.
No, two planes, two planes a day. No. Yeah.
Hit me off, Jake. Jake, hit me off.
I said, I ain't playing. Yeah, sure.
Anybody say like who is talking? Oh, there's a video.
Yeah, is your phone getting any reception?
Yeah,
It is? Yeah, what the fuck? Brent got some type of equipment in that building there?
Yes, sir.
No, no need. It's all right.
everybody.
Can you imagine being the pilot and forced to do that? I would have gone into the water. You know, you're right. Risk being shot at the What's the point? There's no unless the hijackers forced the pilot out of the car. And then they they must have maybe they shot the pilot. You know they had some instincts in New York, Washington. Washington, D.C. Smoke billowing out of a building in Washington, D.C. Oh my God. West Wing of the White House. Back. A plane crashed into the Pentagon. What? A plane crashed into the Pentagon.
Sharon, a plane just crashed into the Pentagon.
Of course they didn't. Oh my God, they took out nothing.
Well, I think we go down a little bit where you can see both towers.
Towards Jersey City.
Yeah. What? San Francisco, Miami? Oh. Yeah. Well, no, it makes sense that they do that.
So how do you hear about the Pentagon thing? Somebody have a
She's
radio?
listening to the radio right now.
That's
I mean, it's easy. You take off from. There you go.
They don't know the second. I'm sick of my gut right now. I'm going to throw up. God forbid if it's... This is just reminding me so much of tonight of that CWA thing because I was flying when that happened. We were going into LaGuardia and they told us turn around. They're bombing planes. Turn around. And I feel like that same exact
Come on.
feeling right now. Shut down.
No, well, you know,
It's like the phone might not be enough phone lines.
you know, everybody's on it. I just got through the geography. Just got to keep with it. Everybody's on it.
Indianapolis.
What are you trying to?
What the hell? And I know the second one wasn't Continental because you could see it. It wasn't the logo.
What kind of planes were they? Were they both big jets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
737.
How many people does that hold? 737, depending upon what series it is, can hold up to 300 people.
They said they were going to do it weeks ago. That's what they would have.
Probably would only hold like Martina. Probably would only hold about 100.
Did you say somebody with the Pentagon too? Yes. Anything else?
Someone hit the Pentagon?
If any plane gets near the White House.
Did you say what? Did you say a plane hit the Pentagon?
Yeah.
When?
After this, a few minutes ago.
The White House is being evacuated.
And the second one from Newark shut down. Oh yeah.
When they bombed the World Trade Center, I was in it like 15
Okay.
minutes beforehand.
All right. One of them was hot.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Fire on the Washington Mall, there's actually in the way. See up close?
Third?
Oh, you work? .737. The first is the twin engine. These are the major league twins.
Looks like there were people jumping out of the plane.
I'm as a cell.
Someone say they saw people jumping?
What? Take a fire and put the ladder up there.
Park up there?
Be right back.
That guy with the ponytail, I don't know if that's from the press. Public relations for the school.
Well, that's because now all they're worried about
Oh my God!
You better be so good!
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my God!
Skyscrapers were hit! Oh my god. You better be so fucking
I do. I know a lot of people that work there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
It fell. It just fell. The second building just fell.
And it hit everything around it.
Look right at downtown Manhattan.
Oh my God.
Oh my god!
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right.
Martina, where's your husband?
Rescue people. Oh my God. All the people that went. Oh my God.
Are you recording?
Wait, hold on.
Okay, what happened was before 9 a.m. there was a plane crash at the World Trade Center. I didn't see the initial plane crash, but I was at the chemical engineering building right across from Bouchard, so I had a good view of the smoke coming up. A little after 9 a.m. I saw a second plane, a giant jumbo jet, hit into the World Trade Center. That caused another explosion there. So I immediately went back to my house, to my dorm, after our professor dismissed us, and I turned on CNN, and I found out not only were there fires at the World Trade Center, but that there was a fire at the Pentagon, and that there was a fire at the old executive building. They've evacuated Bush from Florida, where he was. He might be going to a secure location. They've evacuated other buildings. They evacuated the Pentagon, the Treasury, the old executive building. They've shut down all the airplanes. They've shut down all the airports. They shut down all airports, incoming and outgoing traffic. They believe one of the planes that hit the World Trade Center towers was hijacked from Boston. They don't know if the passengers were on board or not. They say... That was crazy, I just saw it.
I want to get that.
Yeah, I was like, come on. That's fine.
building? These buildings don't collapse. Yeah, the 737, but still.
It didn't collapse, did it?
What could else could cause that?
I don't know, but
The
you're
only
right.
thing that could happen is it must have collapsed.
They said that there was an explosion in the first building a few minutes after the second building was hit.
Oh my god.
First will collapse after 15 minutes, the second one comes in and just bombs the thing.
Yeah, the second one is collapsed.
I thought that was here.
That's exactly what was. Oh, don't say that.
When it was.
Did you get the second part, actually? From the start of it? No. Shit.
Building collapsed?
That's what they were saying. So there was a huge explosion. And it
Think
just
of all the people
went.
that's killed down there.
I couldn't even watch it after a while. I was just, my stomach got sick to my stomach and I had to turn it off and leave.
You can't get channel 7 or 5 because all the broadcasts.
Yeah, it's all.
Except the CNN because they're in Atlanta.
Broadcasts have been jammed or they broadcast from the top?
They broadcast from the top. They broadcast
Yeah.
from the top.
Well, but it's
So,
not
like,
jammed.
You remember in the 1990s?
It got blown up.
The same thing happened after we bombed it. We didn't get any
Fucking
transmission.
took out the World Trade Center. I dropped the bomb. The one was away, but I saw parts of glass going. That's what the rubber snow was from.
I saw the second plane coming in. I was in
Yeah,
I was in my engineering design class in the.
You were watching it from class.
No, we saw the smoke from the first one, and as we were watching it, a plane came in from the second one.
Yeah. Surrounding area. All the everybody. Yeah.
So is this thing like
The second building collapsed.
They think.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
But of course you can't really see it.
There's also a fire at the Pentagon and
Yeah.
at the old executive building. They've evacuated Bush to a secure location. They have military jets patrolling Manhattan.
A lot of good it's doing. Well, the damage has been done. Yeah, seriously.
They say that the first hijacked plane, the one that hit it in New York, was hijacked in Boston.
Yeah, it was a 767. That was the second.
Do you know passengers were on board?
Well, if it was a hijacked plane, probably. Well, that's true. So it really depends.
Yeah, but that's what I
But I went to Boeing's website, like a 767 can hold 250 people.
plus all the people in the building?
Yeah.
Plus now all the people underneath the building.
Yeah. You may want to give this a shot. Dan?
What?
You want to give this a shot? My arm is giving out.
Alright, sure.
And then there, you've used it before, right?
Yeah. Can this thing focus, or it shouldn't be advisable?
Like a second half of it.
Should this, John? Can I focus this thing, or is it? Or it's not advisable?
What?
No, put closer.
Go ahead, zoom in. Yeah, you can control
Yeah.
that.
So you can see right now there's smoke coming up from around the south end of Manhattan, presumably because one of the towers had collapsed after the explosion of the two planes. And presumably now there's supposed to be military jets patrolling the area.
Damn.
There, there's one now. If you can see this is the military jet plane right there. We just missed it, but right there was a military jet plane. Like I said, they have jets patrolling the area. I think I can get a close-up on it now. probably. I'm sorry, we missed the plane. As you can see, there's smoke coming up from the first building. The second one is completely collapsed. And in Washington, for people who have been watching CNN, they said a fire has broken out at the Pentagon and the old executive building. They've evacuated Treasury, the Pentagon, and the old executive building. As you can see, we have live footage of what's happening right now. Regrettably, we couldn't get any footage of the first building presumably collapsing, but we see a giant smoking area around here, so we assume that the first building had collapsed.
Ravish is concerned about the buoy, about the thing floating in the water just after the first here there.
And if we have any
concerned
military
about that,
jets
so he was
coming,
talking about that with Hoboken Emergency Management, so I filmed that quickly as it happened.
Yeah, I got that too. I'm pointing out
Hey, Hal's really concerned about it. Oh, finally! I was waiting for them.
yeah,
there was just
it's an F-16. I got it. Yeah, I have the F-16 in my view. You can see that that's a military jet. They're patrolling. Yeah, military jets are now patrolling the Manhattan area. I have one of them right now. It's in my perfect view. I'm at full focus, so I can't get so it's probably indistinguishable as a dot, but that's as big as I can get it for the F-16 here. They also have military jets now patrolling in Washington. So, I'll give you any further information.
Look at the boat in the water. They got over here, Doc. Where?
And if you can hear the back, there's a destroyer. You want to take the camera for me?
I don't know how to use it.
All right, fine. Where's the destroyer? There?
Behind, here it comes out of the...
Oh, I see it. Okay, focusing on they now have a military destroyer in the area. I'm bringing it into view. There's a military destroyer. And presumably they have a boat next to it, which I'm presuming is a military gunboat. We see two, possibly three soldiers in the front. We see now 2 or 3 soldiers in the front, presumably watching guard. As you can see, it destroys a small ship, but it carries a lot of firepower. So these things are not to be taken for granted. And if you can hear the background in New York, you hear a lot of sirens, a lot of ambulances, a lot of police officers. Presumably, Manhattan is under a big panic attack. So Manhattan is under a huge panic right now. You can even hear sirens from Uptown, which is on the opposite end of Manhattan from where the incident happened.
All of downtown. All those people. Yeah, they all got.
We have the gunboat there. As you can see with the American flag.
You know, these fucking dogs sound like people screaming.
And we got confirmation now that the tower had fallen. The tower has fallen onto the south.
I was just there 2 days ago. A day and a half ago.
John, can you take this for me?
Film from both sides, nice.
Oh yeah.
We have our fellow camera photographer here.
Okay, so what?
Alright, so much for that.
So what did you want? You wanted me picking my nose?
No, we want reaction.
My reaction?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Film the dog. Yeah. My reaction? I don't know. Like the, there was a humongous explosion. And,
how do you feel about it?
I'm so happy. I don't know what. I don't know. Maybe he'll do a better job.
Don't ask Steve. Are you gonna ask me questions or?
Excuse me, Steve. What's your reaction to it?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's your reaction to this, Steve?
Well, we didn't see the first one, but we saw the second plane crash. Saw the explosion afterwards, and that was, oh my God. And then went back to the room, saw a Pentagon was hit, and I just can't believe it. Thank you very much.
Steve, what was your reaction when you heard that the second building had collapsed?
I ran out here. I literally ran from my door to the point. Thank you. Yay, I'm on TV.
Okay, Taylor, she's coming. She's coming. She's coming. Come on. She's coming.
The net had to be
Somebody's coming. Okay, she's coming.
I'm gonna go back quickly to my room just to check in and see what's happening. If there's anything new, I'll come back and see it on the camera.
Taylor.
All right.
Taylor, she's coming. Shh.
How long do those tapes tape for?
An hour. I have 22 minutes left. So it's either the tape or the battery. I don't know which is going to go first.
You're gonna have to get a shot of the smoke going away and see just no building.
So, Bill.
Yeah, seriously, they should clear off the river. I mean, right now the river is the only way into the city. So, you know, if they're not letting people on the bridges or in the tunnels, they shouldn't let people on the river.
Well, that's what it looked like.
Sure you can.
They just closed down every single airport in the country. They closed down. Well, I mean, I think they're closed. Yeah, I'm sure. The waterway should be closed. Maybe those guys are just idiots and they don't know that yet. Until like the Marines board their boat. You know, that's probably. You know what? I'll bet that's why that military ship was there and the Navy SEAL.
What the hell's wrong now?
I'll bet they are. Whoa, who are all these people?
Why are they coming over here?
What the hell?